Well, here we are, doing our surface interval, having our lunch. Yeah, it's probably bananas in my case, I think. There's Spencer and Jerry. The rest of the crew just sitting down and having a bite to eat and checking the kit. Of course, I'm irresistibly drawn down to where the boys are having their delicious chicken soup. I did manage to wangle a bit from them. It was great. Now this is a bit strange. You may wonder why Dennis has leapt off the boat and is heading off towards the island. Now, we didn't make him walk the plank, but apparently he owed Anna 2 dives off the rocks. I don't know why, it was something that happened a few months ago. So anyway, he's wended his way up the cliff face, and now he's about to get to the highest point on this little cliff and hopefully throw himself in. We all shout encouragement. Doesn't seem to do much good. He spends quite a long time contemplating the drop. As you can see. Right, he's ready. I think Jerry's going to encourage him. No, that hasn't worked. Jerry's encouragement wasn't very good. I think he's made his mind up now. He's going to go, hopefully. It must be he's crossed himself. There he goes. Well, that was quite entertaining as part of the surface interval. Of course, it was even more entertaining because he swam through a load of stingers on the way back, which made us laugh a little bit. It's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Anyway, back down for a second dive now, see what we can do. So conditions were much the same as in the morning, and we tottered off to look at various bits and pieces. Again, I could try and name things, but I'm really not very good at it. So I've obviously been pointed at something here, but I can't really see what I'm meant to be shooting. So there we go. See, Anna's pointing it out. Look, it's there, Dennis. Look, it's there. Of course, I can't see a thing, so I'll just hover about up above. What's nice about Gato is there's lots of rock falls and little passages through the rocks, which make for interesting swim-throughs and things like that. I think we all gathered at this point to look at something interesting, but that's Emily just saying, yes, we're coming, we're coming. I think this is a little Stars and Stripes pufferfish. Oh no, it isn't. It's a striped pufferfish of some description. Oh, we came across a golden spadefish, I think it is. It looked slightly asleep, so we tried not to disturb it. I went on one side and Dennis on the other. I think that's Almeo pointing at our next viewing item. Yeah, everyone's gathered round. It is actually a white-tip reef shark, and so I spent a bit more time so I could film it doing a bit of free swimming round before it's settled down to rest again. It is nice to see them just swimming in the water though. As with all sharks, you just get the impression of speed and power, totally at ease, compared with us just bubbling around. So it's always nice. Don't want to get too close to them though. I'm sure they must get fed up of seeing loads of divers. Anyway, that was that. Settled down for a swim. Another little pufferfish. There's Anna taking one of her photographs. Here you go again. It's always one of those interesting examples of buoyancy when you're taking photographs. See how accurate you've got to be to keep there. Well, I think the rest of the dive was just generally a bit of a swim around and having a look up and down cliff faces. I don't know what you call a group of divers like that. Too many, probably. Somebody's pointing at something very small, but I don't know what it was. It's always disconcerting when you get old and you can't see things properly. But most of the time it's beautiful under the water. But I do get frustrated sometimes when I can't actually see the things I'm looking at. It's like cleaner shrimps that are almost transparent. And somebody's pointing at them and you can't really see them at all. Well, I think this is reaching towards the end of the dive, and off we go back up again.